Please subscribe to Saira Bunny Paras YouTube channel at youtube.com/SairaVP.
And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ayun, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, finally, after how many seasons, I have her in the studio, Saira Bunny Paras.
Hello guys! Hello!
Okay, this one has to be...
Hello guys! Ang
yun.
ganda naman ng setup. Congratulations, Paco, JJ.
Thank you.
Mike, I'm so proud of you. And I'm here.
You're here finally.
Thank you for
You have to stay
inviting
3
me.
inches away from the
So,
mic.
i-guide ako ng expert.
Yeah, so kailangan-
Podcast expert. First time ko mag-podcast live.
Kailangan malapit ka and then
Oh, gosh.
ilalapit kita rito. Huwag ka lalayo sa akin.
So cute.
Yan.
I remember the high school days. Paco!
There you go.
Paco! Okay.
Oh my God.
Wala yan.
Hindi nila alam para tayo magkapatid eh. Para kitang little sister.
True, true.
And you have to speak to the mic.
True. Yes, I have to speak to the microphone. Gina-guide ako ng expert.
Kasi kung hindi mo narinig yung boses mo, hindi ka narinig ng audience natin.
Ganun ba yan? Sige,
Yes.
kunyari we are the world.
Kamusta ka na?
Okay pa.
Sabihin mo sa kanila yung,
Okay pa
yung
ako.
tagline mo. Paano yung tagline?
Hello, everyone. Time with Bunny here. Hello, everyone.
So,
Yung Bunny ears ko
I know.
lumipat dito.
Kamusta ka na?
Sobrang... Paano ko? Pag sinabing kamusta na ako, siguro I'm in that point in my life
Yes.
where yung little bunso ko is malaki na where I can go out and...
Time out. Ang weird eh. Kada nilalapit ko sa kanya, maglalayo siya.
Parang iba yung feeling ng may microphone.
So, ganyan, dapat get. So, that's entertainment. May microphone ka eh. So,
Yung mga singer yata, sanay na sanay sa
Yes.
microphone. Parang ako hindi pa. So, ayan. Hello.
and then that's your camera over there.
Oh, ito pala yung camera ko. Hello,
Yeah.
Ate Charmaine.
Oy, Charmaine Arnaiz is watching.
Sabi ko, hello.
Tsaka si Kuya Cheche.
Kuya Cheche, I love you, Kuya Cheche. Spoiled ako dyan. Tsaka to everyone watching, kamusta?
Yes. Okay, so going back, kamusta ka na? There's a newfound happiness in your eyes and in your demeanor. Kaya natutuwa ako dun eh.
I know, alam mo naman ako parang bata. Na-appreciate ko yung little things, yung mga new experiences na nangyayari sa buhay ko because I meet new people who are attending mga events natin. Aside from when I used to work sa newspaper, I already go to events. Alam mo yun, mga concerts nyo, ina-advertise namin yung mga pumupunta dito. So I'm a people person. I love being around people. I love enjoying and making other people happy. So I guess bumabalik lang sa akin yung pag naiimbitahan ako, ayun, na-enjoy ako to go out. To go out finally.
Ito yung nakakatuwa. I'm looking at you now and what people, our viewers, yung hindi nila nakikita is the journey for you to get to where you are.
True.
I've known you simula nung 14 years old ka. That's sasabi ko sana long time.
It is a long time, no? It was a long time.
Yes.
So.
Pero I'm very proud of you because ang dami mong pinagdaanan.
Sobra, brother.
Ang dami mong pinagdaanan and the reason why I really want you to be here is because you're not alone. And I want people going through what they're going through right now to finally understand that they're not alone either.
Yes.
And that smile on your face is not a superficial smile. That's a smile with a lot of stories, good and bad, behind it. Tama ba ako mali?
True yan. Alam mo yan, Paco. At saka sa lahat na nag-uumpisa dito sa Amerika, alam din nila yan.
Bakit ka nagpunta ng Amerika?
Because I could say na...
And kung iniisip mong papaiyakin kita, tama ka.
I know.
Okay, go.
Okay, so...
Bakit ka nagpunta ng Amerika?
Nung una, hindi ko talaga naiisip yon. Basta na-enjoy ko yung pag-artista, na-enjoy ko making my own money. Yung opportunity na naging actress ako, just like my sister, not as big as my sister, but at least I started with something there.
Yes.
Movies, TV shows, fiesta, kantahan, drama shows,
And you were having
telesine.
fun.
I was having fun. And at my peak, dun ako na in love with someone na nagkaanak kami. And then dumating sa point na
Were you ready to have a child or was it an accident?
nagkamali ako. For myself, naisip ko bata pa ako, I should have thought better na it could happen to me, hindi pa ako ready.
Right.
at saka marami pa akong responsibilities dahil my sister was our breadwinner.
So you were helping out?
Oo, parang tutulungan lang kami to
Yeah.
make sure na my sister, me, and my mom were okay. Di ba, my dad...
Tita Candy, ha?
I know. Hello, Mama.
Okay.
Mama Candy. Broken family, pero my sister always loving to my dad.
Yes.
So we never heard anything bad from my mom about my dad. Kahit na mom
Hiwalay na
struggled
sila,
to take care of us. But anyway, yung pag-artista paved the way na mabayaran namin yung tuition fee namin sa school. Makabili si ate ng house. May makabili ako sariling kotse. Parang nakikita mo, everything's improving one level at a time.
Right.
Tapos,
And then you got pregnant.
I know. Siyempre, nadala ako sa English. English. So, syempre, type ko yun. Talagang siguro meant to be in the United States. Magaling
Maganda yung accent.
Maganda yung accent. Type ko yung accent niya. Kainis. But anyway, dumating sa point na, oh my gosh, magkakaanak ako. But I was also studying, finishing college. Then,
what did your ate siya, and what did your mom say nung nalaman nilang buntis ka? At how old were you?
I know, parang 19.
19. Okay, so hindi na rin masama, 19.
Oo. Siguro
So,
that time takot na takot pa kasi
bunso ka eh.
first time ko yun.
First time mo mabuntis.
First time ko yun. So
First
nabuntis
time.
ako
Oh my
agad.
God.
Nakakainis.
Bingo!
The bingo.
Oh, alam niyo na mga first timers.
First timers, ingat po kayo.
Okay.
Teka, nagkikita tayo? Ano
Yeah.
ba? 16 lang ako noon,
Yeah.
14.
14.
Kasikatan ni
Yes.
Mr. Paco.
Yes, 14.
May daming chicks. Oh my gosh. Hindi, biro lang.
Okay.
So anyway, balik tayo.
Balik tayo sa'yo.
So I was having a good time.
By the way, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, lagi ko po siyang sinasama pag may lakad ako. Talagang saan tayo pupunta? Hindi ko alam. Basta sumama ka na lang.
Those were the times.
Yes.
Sobrang sikat nyo noon. And I think nag-perform pa kayo sa school namin.
Yeah.
Yung high school namin. So it was really, wow.
So
Talagang-
nabuntis ka.
I know. Hindi ko pa nga alam. Nalaman ko na.
Hindi mo alam na buntis ka.
Si Cheka,
Yeah.
cousin ko yun, si Cheka Kramer, my sister, nagpapamasahe kami. Tapos sabi ko, parang masakit yung ulo ko. Sabi niya, Ate Bunny, we have to go to the pharmacy and get you a test. Why? Sabi niya, basta. Naman napaka-naive. I was so, parang hindi ko yun naiisip. Biglang sabi niya, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. And I was probably, 5 months na noon. Hindi ko pa alam.
What?
I know, hindi ko
So
talaga alam.
ang cycle mo is irregular?
Kakainis to, parang kapatid. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam.
Kasi kung regular yun, malalaman mo eh.
Hindi pa ako magaling sa ganun noon.
Oh, pero
Hindi
alam
ko
mo
siya
na,
naiisip.
bakit itong month wala akong bisita? O bakit next month wala akong bisita? O
Promise,
dapat,
hindi ko talaga naisip na yung buntis-buntisan na yan. Hindi ko naisip. Kasi kahit may boyfriend ako dati na matagal na,
ano ginagawa yun?
we were
TV?
Brian was always respectful of me.
Brian is Brian Furlow ng UMD.
I love him so much.
Yeah. Pero sandali. So, are we allowed to say the name of the dad of Moira?
So you.
Okay, sige.
sige. Ikaw na, ewan ko. You know what, Pax? It's always gonna be part of me. May anak kami.
May anak kayo.
Wala ang choice eh.
Yes.
Tatanungin at kahit ayoko
So,
banggitin
sige.
yung pangalan niya.
Babanggit
pa rin
so
yun
banggitin
eh.
na natin. So si Mo is Mo Twister. So nagkaroon kayo ng anak. Paano mo sinabi kay Mo na, congrats, appear. Ganon?
Grabe, tinatry ko maalala paano ko sinabi sa kanya. Actually, he was happy naman. Okay kami noon.
Yeah. So nung sinabi mo na you were pregnant,
Di, magkaka-baby na kami. Okay pa kami. Alam mo yun?
So sino nagsabi sa mami mo at sa ate mo? Kayong dalawa o ikaw lang?
I think ako lang yata.
Oh,
Kaming
bakit?
dalawa. Hindi ko na maalala yung part na yun actually.
Oh, wow.
Marami lang akong baol of letters tsaka mga pictures niya sa radio show niya.
Yes.
Basta in love ako nun eh.
Yeah. And tama naman eh.
Yun talaga.
So, nung time na magkaka-baby na kayo, were there plans for the future? Kasi, all of a sudden, okay, nagda-Dats Entertainment ka pa ba nun? Hindi na.
Wala na, college na ako nun eh.
Okay, so that's
Oo.
pregnant na, no?
That's the entertainment. Was pregnant. Bakit parang may part 2 dapat to? Nakakainis kang haba-haba ng kwento ko sa buhay eh.
Of course, may part 2 to.
Hindi, biro lang.
Anong biro lang?
Matatapos din to.
Hindi, okay. So, ngayon,
Oh.
ngayon, Yun ang unang trial. Tandaan mo tandaan nyo rin guys, single mom, 2 kids, breadwinner, Batman and Robin sila, Charmaine Arnaiz, Bunny Paras, talagang, and you guys love your mom. I love your mom also.
Si Mama,
Marami
rin pinagdaanan si
Marami
Mama.
pinagdaanan pero with a smile on her face all the time pag may mga tao.
Actually, pag ini-interview ko at napapanood ko sarili ko, sabi ko, oh my gosh, para akong nanay ko.
Yeah.
Yung boses, the way, the mannerisms, nakikita ko minsan.
So, nandun. But then again, eto na, bigla may dumating na trial sa buhay mo. What was going through your head? You're like, ate siya, ikaw na muna. Pass muna ako. Or Mo, paano natin isisilang tong sanggol na to? Anong plano mo?
Right.
And the reason why I'm asking is because there are people who still have sex nowadays and hindi nila alam kung anong gagawin nila pag nabuntis sila, di ba?
True. Siguro hindi naman namin napag-usapan. I didn't have a dad or mom to tell me na, ganito yung protection na kailangan mong gawin.
Right.
Hindi katulad sa panahon ngayon, I would make sure I will talk to my kids about those things.
Your son's 9.
11.
11.
I know. Pero sabihin, pag dumating ako sa stage na yun, I want that guidance. Alam mo yun, guidance na ganito yung mangyayari sa'yo. But I think sa buhay ko noon, my sister was, wala akong masabi, supportive sa akin.
So when she found out,
all they could do was be excited for me. Now
and
we're here to
it
support
helps,
you.
right?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's talk about that because sinabi ko rin sa sarili ko, I have a daughter. Wag naman sana siyang mabubuntis na maaga. Pero people ask me, what will I do raw if my daughter came to me pregnant?
Yeah.
Ang sinabi ko, akakapin ko siya.
Wala nang
Kasi
gagawa eh.
yung pakiramdam na paano ko sasabihin sa tatay ko. And then yung dadali niya ng 9 na buwan yung bata na yun, isa-stress ko pa ba yung anak ko?
True.
Ngayon, paglabas ng baby, bahala na siya sa buhay.
Oh my God. I didn't realize the severity of my situation nung wala na akong partner sa buhay. Doon na lang yun pumasok na ano nangyari sa akin, yung ganun.
So there were times na umabot ka sa postpartum na na-depress ka?
Yes, sobrang na-depress. Siyempre kasi nag-live-in kami. So hindi puro bed of roses lahat. Nakikita nyo lahat ng flaws of each other. We stayed together. May ba? Ang dahil kong flashback. Tapos, dinate niya ako after nandun siya nung nanganak. May picture sila na hawak niya yung baby. May baby book ako. I still have his pictures there. So, may mga pinagdaanan kami.
Who ended the relationship?
Yun nga, ni-invite niya ako sa isang restaurant. 3 months lang si Moira noon. Siyempre, depressed pa ako. I was going through my hormonal changes. Siguro kung matured ako noon, if I was in my 30s, ginawa niya yun sa akin, I'd be like, sige, magkaibigan na lang tayo. Kaya natin maging magkaibigan, palakihin na lang natin yung bata, which I see people do now na we'll just co-parent.
Yeah.
Pero that time, kakapanganak ko lang.
May fairy tale pa eh.
I know. Dinner niya ako, sabi niya, I'm not in love with you anymore.
What, while you were chewing your food or nanunok mo na yung...
Habang kami kumakain.
Oh, wow. Shoot.
So, sabi ko, oh my God. So, di ako makahinga. Iyak ako.
And you were living in the same house.
Together, Punta ako uwi ako para mag-impake. Kinuha ko yung gamit ko. Tawag ako sa ate ko. Wala na kami. Punta ako sa bahay ng ate ko. Open arms. Kwarto ng sister ko, binigay niya sa akin. Dito kayo ng baby. Sabi niya. Yun na yun.
Okay.
Masakit. Kaya doon, ganun na lang siguro yung parang namin sa isa't isa na parang umalis ka. Parang stay away from me. Parang may wall.
Yes.
Pero kung mature ako, I would be like, sige, let's co-parent, magkaibigan tayo. You know, iba lang talaga din yung panahon na yun. Pag maaalala ko.
And I'm sorry to bring you back, no? Because, but that's a typical guy move, by the way. Ang sakit nararamdaman ko yung parang...
Parang bakit ganun, di ba? Ikaw dapat yung nagsusupport sa akin. Ikaw dapat yung nandyan for us. You know, hindi ba ako enough? May nakita ka bang hindi mo gusto sa akin?
And those are legitimate questions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hindi ko pala ito. Hindi ko naman ito nakikwento. Para kasi kitang kapatid. Alam ko live to podcast. But sa mga, going through the same like me. Ganun talaga yun eh. Tapos showbiz pa ako nun.
So you had to put up a front, di ba? Kumbaga parang...
Parang sa sobrang galit ko, hindi ko na rin na-control yung mga tanong sa akin. Hindi ko na na-filter. May mga, buti lang, hindi pa uso yung mga recorded na
At saka social media, wala pa.
Wala
no?
pang ganun. Pero sa isang one interview, nag-open up ako masyado to the point na galit ako sa'yo. Parang ganun.
And okay. If you're gonna ask me kung may karapatan ka magalit, ang sagutin is oo.
Oo, masakit eh.
And you know what? I'm parang feeling ko after all these years, dala-dala mo yung...
Oo nga, sana mawala yun. Siguro never kami naging okay na magkaibigan. Pero all I would like him to do is to be a dad. Parang nakikita kita with your kids. And I'm just praying na sana ikaw na lang nakabuntis sa akin, di mo pababayaan yung anak ko. Yung parang ganun yung nasa isip ko na naka-wheelchair na nga. All I want is more love, more affection, more nandito ako para sa anak natin.
Kahit hindi kayo magkasama, parang, you know what? I may not be in love with you, but I'm in love with your daughter still.
Oh.
Parang ganun yung dating.
Oo, kasi
diba?
dugo mo yun, anak mo yun eh. Pero hindi ko yun nakita.
But then again, someone saw it.
Yeah.
But before, and I'm talking about your husband who actually fell in love with your daughter and adopted your daughter.
Yes.
Right?
Legally adopted her when she was sick. Talagang,
Sick?
Oo.
Or 6?
Sick. Like na-diagnose
With ataxia?
Yeah. Na-diagnose pero kailangan namin ng genetic sickness. Sabi niya, in order for me to take Moira to the hospital and that they will entertain me. Kasi laging may questions pag hindi ikaw yung legal father.
Yes.
Sabi niya, I need to be the legal father. Sabi ko, sige, let's find a way.
This is Tom, right?
This is Tom.
Before we go there, at least alam na natin may happy ending then yung struggle mo kay Moira because Tom came into the picture. You struggled as a single mom.
Sobra.
With your mom and your daughter in a foreign country.
Yeah, that was hard. Nagbabas kami, nakikitira.
Bakit ka nagpunta sa Amerika?
First, di na ako nag-aartista ng mga pa-cute-cute roles. Nawala yung career ko, nabuntis ako na maaga. Unlike now, if actresses go back, ay sarap nga nila eh, nakakabalik sila, basta sexy sila ulit.
Yeah.
May mga fans sila, nakakabalik sila, no? Nawala ako dun sa part na yun, nag-graduate ako ng college, which I'm thankful na nagawa ko, Pax. Nag-work ako for hotel for 5 years. Naisip ko, ganito pala yung regular na sweldo. Oh. Alam mo yun, parang panggatas ko lang to. Buti na lang wala akong rent na binabayaran.
Yes.
My sister covers for me, my food. At the same time, parang naisip ko, ayoko na maging pabigat. Maybe, my sister said, let me treat you to a trip in the United States. So first time ko magka-visa. Sabi ko, pasyal tayo.
Si Shano is,
like
God bless her because she really has a very good heart.
Charmaine Arnaiz.
Yes.
The actress. Support niyo po siya.
Love ko rin yun eh. Actually, love ko kayong dalawa. Okay, go. So she took you to the States. Tapos?
Pasyal ako dito na gustuhan ko. Mahilig ako sa PX goods kasi doon bagets ako.
Cash and carry.
Lahat ng mga PX goods, bili-bili ako. Parang yun yung
sa Broadway. Di ba?
Okay. Ay, natuwan-tuwa ako dito. Tapos sabi ko, umuwi kami sa Philippines ulit.
Umuwi ka?
Umuwi. Tapos in-applyan, since nakaka-travel na ako na ibang countries, nagsi-Singapore na ako, ibang countries, sabi ko, mag-apply kaya ako ng multiple visa.
Okay,
tapos,
10 years na
10 years, nakuha ko.
Wow.
Pagkakuha ko, that time, imi-mail mo lang ang visa ng anak mo.
Pagkakuha mo ng multiple entry, ginawa mo single entry, gano'n.
Hindi. Pag multiple ka, imi-mail mo lang yung sa anak
Kaya
mo.
Kaya pero yung multiple mo, isang beses mo lang.
I know. Hindi, bumalik pa ako.
Okay, wow.
Sinundo ko yung anak ko.
Okay.
Nag-try muna ako dito.
So inisip mo na, you know what?
Balik lang muna ako.
Okay.
Try ko muna. Makita kung may mapapala ba akong work.
So does that mean yung pagtrabaho mo sa Pilipinas sa regular job, did it shift your mindset na, teka muna, kaya ko pala to eh?
Actually, yung sister ko sabi niya, uwi ka na dito. Mahirap. Nakikita niya nahihirapan ako eh.
Dito?
Oo eh.
Okay.
Si mama ang nakahanap ng work for me.
Okay.
Sa dyaryo. Sabi niya, nakahanap ako ng work for you. Pwede ka na dito magstay.
Sa balita to, balita.
Oo.
Okay.
papakilala kita, na-meet ko yung someone dun sa law office nila, matutulungan ka nila. Sabi ko, sige, pero kailangan balikan ko muna si Moira kung makuha ko talaga yung trabaho. Kasi gusto ko yung kinakain ko at whatever I'm gonna make, wala nang tatay yung anak ko, iniwan ko na sa kapatid ko, iiwan ko pa. But parang saklap naman nun.
I want people to understand na your mom's a single mom. Kinikilabutan ako. So, 4 na kayong babae.
Oh my gosh, Fox, kinakalabutan ka nga.
Your mom, si Charmaine, you, and Moira, 4 na babae. And yet, tulong-tulong kayong 4. If you wanna break new grounds, your mom would pave the way for you. Tapos, andyan ka, si Moira, nasa ate mo, okay, fine, may buhay ang ate mo, pero kukunin niya si Moira.
Parang anak nila ni Cheche,
yes,
si Moira.
Pero ikaw, hindi kayong tipo na, well off naman sina Cheche, okay naman sina Charmaine, kanya na muna si Moira. You had the conviction na, you know what, no, anak ko to, if I am going to try it in the States, dadaling ko yung anak ko with me. And that's a mom move.
True. Sabi ko sa kanila sa work, please hintayin niyo ako. Sabi ko, mga 2 weeks lang ako mawawala daw ang pwede.
You were honest with work.
Yeah.
You told them your situation.
Yeah, na hindi ako makaka-start kung hindi ko balikan yung anak ko.
Ang sarap maging honest, no?
Yeah. Sabi ko, kung hindi ako makabalik, hindi para sa akin to. Hindi para sa akin yung trabaho kasi ayoko iwan yung anak ko.
So hindi mo pinilit, in other words.
Yeah. Sabi nila, try daw nila ako hintayin.
So finally, bumalik ka. So 2 weeks, ginamit mo yung multiple entry mo, binigyan ka ulit ng 6 months?
Yung multiple na ako, wala na akong problema.
Yeah.
Ginamit ko lang to apply for my daughter and my mom. Nakuha ko rin mama ko ng visa.
Multiple?
Si mama hindi multiple.
Single.
Multiple times kami dito. Single din si mother noon.
Okay, so pagbalik mo ulit.
Moira lang muna. Si mama, pinasunod ko lang. Sabi ni Moira, Disneyland. Nung papasok na, kasi siyempre questionin nila
and at this point, you didn't know Moira had ataxia, di ba?
No, she was healthy, funny, happy girl.
To everybody who don't know what ataxia is, would you be kind enough to enlighten everybody?
Okay, Friedreich's ataxia, what Moira has, she's missing a certain protein sa katawan niya. The only reason why I know this is because nagki-clinical trials kami. My husband explains to me kung ano nangyayari sa anak ko. So that time, kung ano-anong haka-haka, ganito yung sakit ni Bunny Paras, may tumor, may ganito, may ganyan. Actually, hindi. Because she was misdiagnosed for a long time. Until na-meet ko si Tom, nagkaroon kami ng chance to do genetic testing. And finally, may sagot na ako, ano ba talagang meron yung anak ko? The neurologist said, this is what we need to test for, this is what she has. Alam mo, sa dami ng listahan ng mga genetic sicknesses, tumama yung pinili niya. So she knew that the weakening of the muscles and progressive ito. She was 10 years old. Sabi sa kanya, you will be in a wheelchair in 10 years. Sabi sa kanya. Nangyari yun. At Moira, 10 years old, imagine mo, walang sugarcoat. Sasabihin ng doktor in front of you na ganun ang mangyayari sa'yo in 10 years. Imagine her crying in the table nung saan yung doctor. Crying. Shaking, crying. Kaming ni Tom, yakayakap, reaching out to our pastor to guide us, to help us feel na kaya ba namin to. This was after the adoption too, the legal adoption. I had to make Mo sign a paper. I gave it to his mom, and then his mom gave it to him. Kasi since wala din naman akong communication with him, all I needed was for him to sign something. So it's easier for me to process everything, which he signed away naman. After nun, we were able to proceed sa mga medical needs ng anak ko, which is, weakening of the muscles and the nerves. So tayo, we make 100% of frataxin protein in our body. Her body makes 10%.
Ouch.
So,
wala bang supplement to? Or?
Yun nga, dun sa clinical trials, they're trying to build something to inject for her body to make more of that protein.
So far?
Wala pa eh. Ito na naman, we're in a clinical trial again.
How old's Moira?
She's 23. Kaka-23 lang. At kaka-graduate lang ng college. Thank goodness. Thank you, Tom. Thank you sa asawa ko. Di ako marunong ng mga college application na yan. Mahina ako dyan.
Kaga-graduate lang ng college.
College, Bachelor of Science, Hospitality Management.
And you know what? Kahit ang lifespan, they were giving you the worst case, di ba?
Yeah, the lifespan, when you read about it, I try not to read too much into the diagnosis, pero the reality is talagang hindi sila nabubuhay ng matagal unless they get lucky.
Pero hindi naman sila si God.
Yeah, only God can tell, no? And I don't really know what the next step is. Basta we live day by day. Si Tom is always into Moira experiencing new things kahit mahirap. You know, we can't just keep her in the house. We can't just keep her in her room. You know, kahit na she loses government benefits kasi handicap siya, if she makes a little income, pinapayagan pa rin namin to get a little income.
Pride yun eh.
I know, hindi na kailangan dahil sa kita eh.
Yeah.
Wala kaming kinikitang pera dito pag nagpunta siya ng mga Disney. Wala, it's all about her experience in life. Quality of living, sabi nga ng asawa ko.
Galing. You know what? Ang tanong, okay. Quality of living, ika nga ng asawa mong si Tom. But there was a time in your life, yung quality of living mo wasn't where it was. Yung tawa mo na yan wasn't as bubbly as it is now. Nagulat kayong lahat, no? Ngayon, all of a sudden, parang, what?
Yeah.
Ang tanong ko sa'yo is, nung wala pa si Tom sa buhay mo, it was hard for you in the States because you had to make decisions on your own. And ang hirap noon, you were taking care of your mom because and you were taking care of Moira. All of a sudden, yung role ni Charmaine, naging role mo.
Yeah.
Paano mo na-navigate yon? Isipin mo muna yan.
Marami.
We'll be back after this word from our sponsor.
Please subscribe to Saira Bunny Paras YouTube channel at youtube.com/SairaVEP.
Ayun na.
Ayun na. Nakahinga ako doon.
You okay?
Okay na ako. So
Okay.
ngayon lang din kasi lumabas tong kwento kong to eh. Sabi ko nga kay Paco, para ko siyang kapatid. I think dumating lang sa point na I think lagi ko tinatanong yung sarili ko, bakit di kami okay?
Right.
Nung ex ko na yon. Kasi lahat naman ng ibang ex ko okay kami. Pero welcome naman siya sa buhay namin. Kasi his mom, mabait sa amin.
And you know what? He helps out, di ba? Pag umalis kayo, nagpupunta naman siya, tinutulungan niya si Moira. Does he do that?
You know what? Nangyari na lang yan recently pag iniimbita siya ni Moira.
Which is good, at least.
High school graduation. Okay. Inimbita siya ni Moira. Pumunta siya.
That's good.
Nakita ko lang siya. Then a year after, hindi ko na siya nakita ulit. And then one time, niyaya niya mag-Disney World yung anak ko.
Nice.
Hinatid ng asawa ko si Moira sa airport. Tinuruan siya paano i-fold yung wheelchair.
Oh, that's nice.
That was good, diba?
Yes.
I love that. And then, hindi ko na naman siya nakita. And then, sasabihin ko kay Moira, bakit wala na naman siya? Bakit birthday mo, Christmas, di ka niya naaalala? You know, it's just right for me as a mom to ask, you know?
Yes.
Pero his mom has always been there to support my daughter ever since, kahit nung di na kami magkasama nung baby pa si Moira.
And you know what? Yun ang marami kang angels around. And I don't think Mo is a bad guy.
I just want us to be okay. Parang kung ano man yung sama ng loob
But you
niya
know
sa
what?
akin.
Ito, hindi ko siya kakampihan. Ha?
Okay.
But I think you have to be okay in spite of.
Nangyari sa amin.
And ikaw lang ang makakagawa nun sa sarili mo. Hindi si Mo, hindi si Moira, hindi si Tom, hindi ako. Ikaw lang.
My sister said nga pag may hinanakit ako, no, sabi niya, tapos na yun, matagal na.
Yeah.
Hindi nawawala Sabi ko sa kanya, hindi nawawala. Sabi ko, gusto ko siyang makita. Gusto ko siyang makita, nasunduin niya yung anak ko. Gusto kong makita na i-date niya yung anak ko. Manood sila ng concert. Ang dami naman yung mga hook up dyan sa mga masasayang events. Make memories.
I'll give you one thing. I'll tell you something na
Marami kang anak, di ba, Pac? So tell me, ano ba dapat niyang gawin? Ano ba?
Isa-shoutout ko si Casey Montero.
Wow, I know. Taas kamay ko din doon.
And you know what? Si Geneva, kinalimutan niyang isipin yung kailangan si Paco gawin to para kay Heaven. Kailangan si Paco, dapat dinadalaw niya si Heaven. Kailangan si Paco, dapat tinatawagan niya si Heaven. At a very early time in their relationship, she stopped saying that because you know why? wait a minute. Hindi namin kailangan si Paco because andito si Casey. And sometimes when you think that way, you are actually discounting the fact that God gave you Tom to fill in those shoes.
Sobra.
And you know what? Dalawa kayo ni Mo na nagpapasalamat dapat kay Tom.
Exactly. Siya ang umako ng mga responsibilities.
But when you keep demanding na dapat kitain ni Mo si Moira, you are actually telling Tom, you are not sufficient enough for my daughter. Without saying it.
Kaya nga sabi ni Tom, okay lang, if he's not here, he's not there. Kasi syempre, kanino pa ba ako hihingahan ko? Kundi sister ko, asawa ko, tsaka yung anak ko. Minsan nakikita ko na tumawag pa sa'yo. Tinawagan mo, I greeted him, happy birthday. Kasi may group chat sila with his family.
That's fine.
Moira is part of that.
Yeah.
And, adult na siya. She can do that. Ang sa akin lang, ayoko ng taong walang action. Mas gusto kong makita. He's welcome in our house and he has been in our house. Alam mo yun? And he's always welcome in our house.
So dun naman sa part na nag-set ka na ng parameters, hayaan mo na siya.
Hayaan ko na nga. Ayoko na nga lang isipin talaga.
Ikaw magpakarami ka ng subscribers. Mag-subscribe kayo sa YouTube channel niya.
Uy, thank you Paco for helping me reach 1,000. Alam ko, konti na lang.
Magkapatid tayong dalawa, so okay lang yun.
Kaya thank you sa mga nag-support ha. Actually, yung pag-vlog ko na yan, it's not like I'm trying to be in the limelight or anything.
Can you stop? Can you stop explaining yourself?
Kasi may isang nag-comment doon na party daw. Isang hate comment, I think tinanggal ng YouTube. But anyway, nabasa ko yun kung sino man nagsulat na parang I party too much, dapat daw good mom ako, mga ganun-ganon. Tapos actually, sasabihin ko lang sa inyo, nabasa ko, first time ko makakuha ng ganon.
Diba?
Ay, no, masakit. But anyway, first time ko makakuha nun. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa nag-comment na yun, okay, nakarating sa akin yan. But gusto ko sabihin sa iyo na yung mga anak ko, except Moira, naggagawa ng sports, basketball, black belt po sa karate, nagsiswimming po yung anak ko, nagmi-music lessons. At the end of the day, pag may invitation po sa akin, gusto ko lang po makarelax. Gusto ko lang po mag-enjoy. Pero it doesn't mean I'm a bad mom kasi wala ako sa bahay.
No, you're not. So, you're not a bad mom. Kaya nga I invited you here also. Ang kulit mo, dapat 3 seasons ago ka pa nandito, but I'm glad you're here to actually I want people to know who you really are. Because you're a very, very good person.
Thank you, Paco.
And before the break, pinag-usapan natin yung, anong tawag dito? Yung iyong...
YouTube.
No, yung iyong dark times. Wala pa si Tom when it was just you.
Oh, yeah. That's another story.
But that's a story that every new immigrant goes through.
Sobra.
Diba?
Alam mo ba, Pax, pa ako ng flyer ng pizza. Pagdating ko pabalik, di ako binayaran for that day.
Ano pakiramdam?
Sobrang...
Tell me your swallow pride moment. Lahat tayo may swallow pride moment eh. Lahat ng OFW.
Para lang kumita ng something for the day.
Hindi lang sa Amerika, pero lahat ng Pilipinong nagiging OFW. Kaya mabuhay tayong mga OFW.
Oo, may struggles talaga dito sa pag-uumpisa dito sa Amerika.
I-share mo sa aming lahat, what was your struggle?
Okay, nung bagong lipat ako dito na buti na lang may tita akong mabait. May tita Fatty, ay tita Piwi. Thank you sa pagkukup sa akin kahit na nangangapa po ako. Single mom, wala kami matirahan ng mami ko. Wala pa po akong kotse.
3 generations, no?
Sobra. So, yung maliit na kwarto doon, saksak, nakasiksik kami doon.
Isang kama.
Oo, maliit. Akala mo single bed lang siya.
Bed,
kami ni Moira. Pero may food kami, which I appreciate na nakakapag-Disneyland kami, na-experience ko yung mga hindi ko na... Ibang-iba yung sa pag-aalaga ng kapatid ko sa akin. I would never be nahihirapan ng ganon if I lived with my sister. Yeah. She would pamper me.
And she was telling you to come back.
Oh yeah. Ate Charmaine will take care of me. Nothing will go wrong with me. I would be fine. Kakabili ko lang ng new car, iniwan ko yun. Binenta na lang nila to help my dad. Kasi my dad passed away, hindi ako nakauwi. That was one of the most hurtful times.
Hindi ka nakauwi dahil hindi pa ayos yung papel mo.
Hindi pa ayos. Hindi ako makaalis.
I hope people understand this. No? Pag na may mga ibang people katulad ni Saira who had to choose between the future of her daughter and her mother because your mom was also relying on you.
Yeah.
Right? Pati yung kanyang immigrant status and all that stuff was relying on you.
Yep.
Diba?
Yep.
So, do I go home and pay my last respects to my dad? If I do that, hindi na ako makakabalik ng Amerika? Or do I just stay here and forever bring that burden until I die?
I was driving to car dealerships, balita.
Because you were selling advertising space to car dealerships.
Right.
Yes.
So I won't be in the office. I would just always drive almost 100 miles a day every time.
Right.
And when I got the news that sinabi naman sa akin ni Ate Charmaine, nasa hospital si Papa. Pero sabi ko, ate, hindi ko alam kailan matatapos yung inaabangan ko. Hindi ko alam kung makakauwi ako. So nung nagda-drive ako, nung sinabi nila na matay na si Papa, alam ko lang, naalala ko nasa 605 ko. Ano mang freeway ako nun. Iyak lang ako ng iyak, nanginginig ako sa kotse. Pero wala naman akong choice.
Ang hirap,
Ang hirap pala mambatayan ng magulang tapos wala kang magawa. Pero my sister, sobrang mahal niya yung dad ko.
What can you say to people na may papel? Na tinatamad lang umuwi at may mga matatanda ng mga magulang.
I know, right?
What can you...
Just spend as much time kung kaya niyo umuwi kasi ngayon naman pa kasi ang mahal ng ticket pa
Oh,
uwi.
December ngayon.
Sobra. Even nung hindi, dahil sa pandemic.
No, before the pandemic, di ba?
Before the pandemic, if you have the chance to go home and be with your parents, you know, please spend
like,
time.
let's say 80 years old na yung mga magulang mo, di ba? And wala ka naman masyadong bills.
But spend time with them. Kami ni ate, hindi lang kami nagkikita sa Philippines. Nagkita kami sa Japan.
Right.
Nagkita kami sa Taipei para ipasyal yung mommy ko. So just to build more memories na birthday pala ni mama. Sagot ni ate ang ticket ni mama. Sagot ko yung hotel. Pagdating doon, lilibre pa ako ng kapatid ko sa pagkain. I mean, it's not like, di naman 100% lahat ng panggastos meron ako. My sister always provides. And my brother-in-law, pag may bakasyon, sabihin na, huwag ka mag-alala, akong bahala sa Airbnb, sa food, sa pasyalan. Basta may pantiket kayo ni Moira, may pantiket ka makapunta ka, ma-meet mo kami. It was good times, good times. Di ko pa nga na-stitch yung pag-edit ng mga travels na yun. I can't wait to have time.
Okay. Isang tanong na lang and then pag-usapan natin yung YouTube mo na yan because gusto ko yan eh. People have a tendency to I want to be sensitive enough na hindi ka tumabingi. But, okay, people have a tendency to feel sorry for themselves. And I understand that because ang bigat naman talaga ng dinadala nila. You don't play victim because, and you know, I've been very straight with you, di ba? Pag pumapalpak ka, I call you out, right?
At saka pag may pagkakamali din ako, matampuhin ako or mayroon ako nagawa, open ako sa'yo, Pax, nangyari to, ang gagawin ko.
Right? So,
mag-uusap tayo.
So, ang question ko sa'yo is, how are you able to smile?
I know.
Relax ha. I mean, naiiyak tuloy ako. Pero kasi, alam mo, you know, magpapasko, di ba? And all that. Pero, like, yun nga guys, di ba? Pag upo ni Sai dito kanina, tuwa kayo, tuwa tayong lahat, di ba? Nung pala, bigat pala ng dinadala sa likod. Yung gagong nag-comment na gano'n, hindi niya alam kung ano yung story nito. Kung ano talaga yung
story ako sa buhay.
So, ang sa akin is, how are you able to smile?
Siguro pag tulad na napag-usapan natin, sabi ko nga kay Paco, it's the first time na nalabas ko yun dahil siguro kapatid kita at saka matagal ko na rin naman gustong malaman sa sarili ko, ano ba yung nagawa ko? Bakit hindi okay yung relationship ko dun sa tatay ng anak ko? Sana maging okay kami. Like, I know, minessage niya si Moira na magkita daw sila this week or this month. Dahil yung mommy niya gusto makasama si Moira. Yeah. And sabi ko, sige Moira, just let me know when. So I'm looking forward to that, kung matuloy man sila. Kasi that's what I want. But anyway, going back sa nararamdaman ko, after this conversation, mas malalaman nyo yung pagkatao ko at bakit pag lumalabas ako sobrang masaya ako. I need this outlet, you know, na away from everything na napagdaanan ko, that stress din kaya maging walang help. You know, 4 yung anak mo, may handicap ka pang anak. Yung nakikita mong nangyayari sa buhay mo, when I'm outside, it's a different world. It's what I enjoy.
Naiyak ako.
Nanood kami ng Jokoy. Mag-date kami ng asawa ko, no? Biglang last minute si Moira may lakad. Di makauwi. Sabi ko, naku, walang magbabantay sa mga anak ko. Sabi ko kay Tom, ikaw na lang manood mag-isa. Ako na lang babantay, bibenta ko yung isang ticket. Or baliktad, kung gusto mo pa rin ikaw magbantay ng mga bata, ako manonood. Pero my auntie came to the rescue, nakapag-date kami. So the reason bakit ako lang mag-isa minsan, guys, kasi hindi kami pwede magsabay. Tsaka hindi rin naman palagi dalawang imbitasyon. Laging ako lang muna kasi hindi naman siya nakakaintindi ng Tagalog. Ako mas na-enjoy ko yung mga get-together.
Your husband is not Filipino.
Yeah. And plus, hindi siya seloso, hindi siya insecure, hindi siya, parang when he sees me happy, he's happy for me. Ganun.
And you know what, because I asked you the same question, di ba? I called you. Sabi ko.
Oo nga, bakit?
Sabi ko, hoy! Di ba?
Oo.
Panay-panay, ha?
Panay ang labas mo, ah.
What's going on?
Di nga ako ma-shopping na asawa. Sobrang bait ko nga, promise.
And you know, guys, I had to ask. Dahil nga parang kapatid ko to. So, sabi ko, nakikita ko yung mga picture. And yung explanation mo sa akin really made a lot of sense.
Ganun talaga eh. Walang magbabantay sa mga anak niyo.
How many kids do you have combined?
So, four kasama si Moira. Di madali
How many
yun,
yayas do you have?
Wala.
So, it's 4 kids and then the 2 of you. So, 6 in the house. No isang araw, nanghingi ka na naman ng aso. Ano sabi ng asawa mo?
Di natin kaya. Even though it could be a good therapy dog for my daughter. Parang iniisip din naman niya si Moira. Then, it would be a nice gift. Kasi nga, Moira would love a pet.
Right.
Pero,
He'll end up taking care of the pet also.
Imagine the responsibilities we have.
Yes.
Sobrang hirap.
So, gaano kahirap na mag-alaga ng 4 na anak? Yung isa, PWD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ako meron ako FWD eh. yung PWD sa mga hindi nakakalam, person with disability. Yung FWD, friend with disability. So,
I know. Oh gosh.
So anyway, ano ba tawag dito? 4 kids. Meron isang naka-wheelchair, bagets yung 3.
May 4-year-old. Hindi mo naman.
Oh my God.
Diba? May maliit pa kami.
Yes.
Puti na yung book namin. May college pa kami.
Hindi na ba kayo mag-aanak ng isa pa?
Then, nag-ano na kami talaga. Cut na. Kasi nga, kahit gusto ko pa ng girl, kasi they're very responsible.
Yes.
Nakikita ko yung pag-alaga ng 8-year-old ko to help Moira. Maghang ng damit.
Yeah.
Or mag-fill up ng water.
That's my Cassie.
Diba yung, I appreciate my little Ariana.
So, hindi ka na magkaka-baby?
Sayang nga, I want a girl. But
ikaw ang nagpatali o si Tom?
Ako.
Okay.
Wala. Mahirap eh. Mahirap. But I love my kids. Especially Tom is very hands-on sa mga anak namin.
Okay. So now, how do you find time? Ang galing nyo eh, because other couples would find excuses. Kayo, you find time.
We're not as good as your marriage where you're very loving and touchy and like sexy time.
Excuse me ha. Alam mo.
Oh my, get ako dito sa dalawa to eh. Nakakainis.
Pero kami ni Jaja, we've had our previous relationships na palpak. Diba? So, ikaw hindi. You're working on the relationship that you have.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Maliban kay Moira, lahat ng anak mo, iisa lang ang tatay. Right?
Oo.
Yung mga anak ko, iba-iba yung nanay.
Too much sex.
Na kailangan tanggapin ni Miss Jaja lahat yun.
I love
diba?
Jaja. And I love how happy you are.
Sobra.
Happy together.
Takot ko lang na iwanan ako, di ba? Pero ikaw, hindi ako yung topic. Ikaw ang topic eh.
Tanong sa'yo eh. Oh my gosh.
So, ang sa akin, how do you make it work with 4 kids, the stress of day-to-day living? Kasi yung plano nyo is a day-by-day thing eh. It revolves around Moira eh.
True. Hindi, gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, sa mga taong going through 11 years, 12 years of marriage, parang kami, it's not easy. It's not a bed of roses. Alam mo yun, but we work on it. May mga flaws sa relationship, pero at the end, pag inisip ko yung responsibilities namin as parents, mahalaga yun sa amin. Mahalaga yun kay Tom. And
nag-aaway ba kayong dalawa?
naman. Oo naman.
Sino nakikipag-away kanino?
Siguro pag
Umaming ka.
may moods ako, di mauna na ako. Pag may moods ako, di mauna na ako.
Pero pasensyoso siya.
Pasensyoso siya. Pero he admits din na may mga things that irritates me na ginagawa niya. Tapos ganun din naman ako. Probably naiirita siya. Pero mas mabait kasi siya. Mas kalmado siya. Mas bruha.
Now, you go out. You go out. I mean, hindi ka naman pangit. Hindi ka naman uncharismatic. So what do you do with men who hit on you?
Alam mo, umpisa pa lang sinasabi ko, parang barkada lang Parang barkada lang. Kasi, alam naman nila may anak ako 4. Alam naman nila may asawa ako.
Inday, maniwala ka. Habang may asawa at mga anak ka, mas lalo pa silang nacha-challenge.
Ay, di ko na yung naiisip. Basta for me, gusto ko lang
So,
mag-enjoy.
okay, hindi mo na naiisip. Pero sila, paano kung naiisip nila?
Ganun, may asim pa ako. Tanda ko ni. Wala talaga, Pax. Walang mali siya, promise. Ang dami ko nakikilalang guys. Wala nang mali siya sa akin.
Paano pag hiningi number mo? Anong ginagawa mo?
Eh di may Facebook naman, may Instagram naman. Message nila ako pag kailangan nila. Tawagan nila, may libreng ticket. Sige, pasok ako. Sama tayo.
That's okay.
Nag-i-enjoy kami. Nag-i-enjoy.
Let's talk about that. Because now you're in Tinseltown once again. Okay, which is good.
Nagkataon lang. Di naman palagi
No,
meron eh.
But it's good because I like the fact that you are doing your vlog. Dati, hindi ka mahilig mag-edit, mga ganon. Ngayon, nag-i-edit ka na. Tapos, talagang lumalabas ka. You're having fun. Nakakatuwa yun. Dati, nakakimkim ka lang na ganon.
Actually, Pax, yung vlog na to was just for me to share yung mga travels ko with Moira in a wheelchair. Yun yung main goal ko nung una. Was to just to share kung may mga senior po kayong mga mommy, ganito po yung pag-travel ko sa ganitong bansa na naka-wheelchair, pwede po kayong pumunta sa ganito yung struggle ko. Yun yung main goal ko. Tapos nagkataon lang, sunod-sunod yung mga imbitasyon. Di naman ako talagang magaling sa mga vlog. Minsan nga sikat na yung kasama ko, hindi ko pa alam itatanong ko dahil pati ako na-fan mode. Wala akong matanong. My only job is to ask something and nabablock-out pa ako. So I'm very new. Kaya pagpasensyahan nyo na yung mga vlogs ko kung annoying minsan. You know, it's just I'm new to this and I just wanna share with you guys, ay nagpunta ako sa ganito, ay dumaan ako sa ganyan. You know, so na-share ko lang yung mga events. But that's not my main focus naman talaga. It's just time with me. Like, spend time with me and this is what I do.
Right.
Ganun lang yung sa akin. It will be a bunch of different things.
Ano pinaka-challenging mong moment nung gumawa ka ng vlog? Ano pinaka-challenging mong moment? Bago mo sagutin yan, break muna tayo.
Please subscribe to Saira Bunny Paras YouTube channel at youtube.com/SairaVEP.
And we're back with Miss Saira Bunny Paras.
Hello again, guys.
Ayan na naman, ang layo.
Seryoso naman yung usapan namin.
Hindi naman sa seryoso. Because, but you know, ang dami ng entertainment eh. And sometimes, if naisip ko lang, if we are going to entertain them with our hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Wala tayong natulungan na tao.
Tama. Ito yung totoong nangyari.
Diba?
Ito yung story ako.
And
talaga.
And you know what, Sai? As much as I love Mo as a friend, at the end of the day, sabi ko nga he has his own platform. He has his own show. And he can definitely air his own side sa show niya. Diba? And ikaw naman, I mean, you have your own vlog.
Which hindi ko siya pinag-uusapan sa vlog ko.
You know, good for you. And I think you
One
should...
time lang kasi na nag-usap kami Donita Rose, magkaibigan sila. Na-mention pero hindi binanggit yung pangalan niya. Because I try not to. Pero no matter what, dahil sa buhay ko, part siya ng buhay ko, may anak kami, hindi talaga maiiwasan.
But alam mo, lumang style na yun. Alam mo, lumang style yun yung hindi mina-mention, di ba? Because like ako sinasabi ko sa mga naging ex ko, just mention my name because I'll mention your name. Kasi like my kids, kami ni Jaja, we mention the moms of my kids when we talk about my kids. Because nanay nila yun eh.
True. At saka wala naman tayong binanggit na masama eh.
No,
Totoo
wala.
naman yung kwento ko na hindi na siya in love sa akin. Kaya kami naghiwalay.
And you know what?
I mean, ganun talaga. Ayaw mo na sa akin eh. Kahit may anak tayo.
Yes.
Anong gagawin ko pag pipilitan ko pa sarili ko sa'yo?
Karapatan niya yun.
Oo, diba? Ano ba yung totoong, pwede ba akong gumawa ng ibang kwento? Wala naman eh. Yun na yun eh.
Karapatan niyang hiwalayan ka. Karapatan mong masaktan. Tama
Hindi kami kasal.
Patas, di ba?
Oo, pero yun na. Pag tinatanong ano nangyari, sabi niya, hindi na ako mahal. Oh.
Honest naman.
Ganun.
Aha.
Oo.
Sometimes, the truth hurts, but would you rather take a lie?
Yeah.
Right? So, bago mag-break, kulit ni JJ, nagagaganon-ganon and all that. So, bago mag-break, we talk, ang tanong ko nga sa'yo is, itong vlog na to, ano yung pinaka-challenging sa'yo? Because, ang sarap eh.
Right.
Diba? Hindi mo kailangan si Kuya Germs, sumalangit nawa, para gawin itong mga ginagawa mo.
Aww.
Plus, shout out kay Oliver Carnay.
Sobra. Oliver Carnay, thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Like, he's helping you in terms of, come on, kaya kinakalat-kat niya to go out and all.
Tapos Miss Amy din, napa-experience nila sa akin yung mga events na napupuntahan nila ng Miss Amy of Ice Skin and Image Spa. Na-appreciate ko din yung pag may event sila, na-imbitahan nila ako. Na-experience ko yung mga hindi ko napupuntahan. Oliver Carnay lalo. Nakakamit ako ng mga fashion designers, mga ibang tao na hindi ko alam na napakalaki na pala sa industry na hindi ko naman familiar. Hindi ako familiar
Pati
with.
mga male model na akala mo kung sino.
I know, actually hindi. Makakakilala ka ng mga iba-ibang personality. Mayabang sa hindi mayabang.
May mayabang talaga.
May mayabang talaga. Sa totoo lang. Dami kong nakilala.
Gano'n kaya? Explain mo sa akin ng mayabang.
Ano ba? Parang walang warmth. Kahit sa fans. Yung parang napakahirap i-approach. Or parang stuck up. Ganun. Parang hello. I mean, ayoko na lang mag-ano pa ako. Pero I felt meron pang iba na nami-meet ko. Sobrang yaman. Sobrang ganda. Sobrang sikat. Pero ang bait. Miss Lisa Lu. Shout out to her. She was really, really nice.
Lisa Lu.
But she's really, may Emmy Award yun. Asawa niya has Judge Judy ng mga shows.
Oh, wow.
Big time. Pero when you see her, very warm, humble. Alam mo yung ganun, mako-compare mo eh. Dapat nga ito yung mayabang eh.
Yes.
Pero hindi siya ganun.
Mga mababait, no? Si Arnel Pineda.
Oh yeah, Arnel Pineda. Sobrang humble. I've never met him in person. I would love to. Alam mo yun.
And then people think, ba't hindi nagsasalita si Arnel? May show. Kailangan tipirin yung boses. Kawawa naman, pag kinausap mo yun, kakanta pa yan eh. Diba?
Gosh, pag na-invite mo yan dito, I'll be right there. Gusto ko, ang bait-bait niya.
Actually, na-invite ko na.
Sana pumunta siya dito.
Yun lang.
Sana pumunta
Magkaiba
siya
yun eh,
dito.
di ba? Iba yung na-invite mo. Iba yung umuho sa invitation mo, magkaiba yun.
Mag-hi tayo kay Yul. Yul
diba?
Session.
Yul Session. Ay, nako. Yun, isa pa, ang daming tao mababait. But okay, back to the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
You've passed 1,000 subscribers. You're very consistent.
Salamat sa inyo.
You're very consistent, which is good. Where do you see this vlog going? Yeah.
Actually, yung vlog na to, marami ko pang gustong i-edit ng mga memories namin with Moira and Travels. Kasi someday, I want to look back on the days na healthy siya. It's more of actually for me and my family. Gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo, yung mga nagagawa ko. But mostly, kung wala na akong mga events na pupuntahan, wala na akong invitations, I'm gonna focus on the travels and the things that we do together. Para paglaki ng mga anak ko, let's say, si Moira, Moira, tinalala mo nung ginawa natin to. Andyan sa YouTube, anak, manood ka lang.
I'm looking at you. Alam mo yung feeling lang na you're so in love with your family, you're so in love with your kids, and you know that you could lose one at any moment. And yet here you are trying to, yung tipong talagang just stand tall and your faith, I can see that. I don't know how you handle it.
The other day, meron kaming appointment sa heart doctor, no? Kasi when your muscles weaken, what's your main muscle?
Your heart.
Your heart, diba? So, nagpa-heart check si Moira. So, kailangan ko siya ibalik next week. Kailangan niya ng heart monitor. So, 24 hours yun, malaman namin yung sagot after. They just need to double check everything. There's something, kaya siguro kailangan kong balik siya doon. we'll see what happens, no? So ito yung mga bagay na hindi nyo nakikita na pinagdadaanan na stress. Stress. Pero we just have to move on, with life. And ito yung mga pain ko rin in my heart na when you need everyone's love, whether what family yun, I appreciate yung love na binibigay nila sa anak ko.
Okay. Now let's talk about you talking about them. Okay? Because you're not unique to this situation. Ang ganda nga because you're a champion of people going through the same situation. And there are many. There are many.
I know. Marami ko nakikilala na naiwanan sila. Naiwan lang sila ng anak nila and there's nothing, no communication, nothing. The guy just disappears. So I guess I'm thankful na nandun yung mommy niya.
Yes.
Na nag-usap sila. Gusto ko lang makita pa more of that. Kunti na lang ang panahon, matatanda na tayo. Yun yung lagi kong sinasabi. We're old na. Kaya na natin pag-usapan.
Kailangan ba kasama ka sa picture?
Hindi, kahit sila na lang. Magbubukas lang ako ng pinto. Minsan di ko pinubuksan ng pinto. Ang taga-bukas si Tom eh.
Right.
Magkita lang sila. Oh.
And yun ang wish ng isang ina no? Parang gano'n.
Gusto ko happy family. Yung banda parang Ogie.
Yeah.
Ogie, Regine, and Michelle Van Eimeren. Pag nakikita ko yun, parang, wow. Amazing. You and all your kids. Kahit iba-iba pa ng mommy yun. Yeah. You were able to handle it.
I think you should thank your husband. Because that's why mahal na mahal ko si Miss Jaja. Because if she wasn't an active participant in the whole process of blended family chuva, walang mangyayari. And that's all credit goes to her. I'm just in it for the ride.
Ang galing.
Tipong
galing na put together nyo this beautiful family kahit na it's the tawag nga nila the new generation.
Okay. Ano advice na pwede mong ibigay sa mga taong going through health trials? Nagkaroon ka ng financial trials, emotional trials, lahat pala nadaanan mo, no? Nakakainis ka.
Depression, daanan ko yan. With financial, lagi akong magaling mag-ipon.
Ay, kuripot ka eh.
Marunong ako magtabi.
Kasi,
totoo pa.
Kasi marunong ka na negosyante ka. Pag hindi pa
hindi ako magastos eh. Minsan papansin, ulit-ulit lang yung damit ko, promise. Wala ako ng mga mamahaling mga stuff. A few bags here and there.
And you know, nagbebenta nung pandemic, nagbebenta ka ng...
Kung pwede akong magbenta to make a little money of something, I would bake, I would do this, I would do it.
I love your macarons.
Thank you, Pax. It's just a little thing on the side that I know I can do at home while being with my kids, I wish I could be a nurse. Takot po ako sa dugo. I wish I could be a realtor. Magbebenta akong bahay. But I have to go to school for that. I don't know kung ano talaga yung gusto ko pang gawin na fallback after all this.
So you think the vlog is something na therapeutic para sa'yo?
Ayun. I think it's just therapeutic for me right now to have that memories na binibuild, stitch ko together.
So what can you advise people going through tough times, rough times in their lives?
Guys, I think sa akin, nung naging Christian ako, hindi ko sinasabing, napakabuti kong Christian, no? I just learned to pray more and reach out to God. I think lahat ng dinasal ko sa Kanya, whether may magkakamali man ako or tamang nagawa ko sa buhay, I'm always thankful and I'm always asking for guidance. Alam mo yun, definitely dasal po kayo. Aside from dasal, you have to be surrounded with people na who can lift you up.
Yes.
And at the same time, accept you when you fall. And then, learn to lift each other up. Diba? Kasi hindi tayo perfect. May pinagdadaanan tayong mga iba-ibang sitwasyon sa buhay. Diba? I would want to say na thank you sa asawa ko kasi kung hindi dahil sa kanya, I wouldn't be able to experience the opportunity to stay home with my children, to feel na hindi ako masyadong natatakot mag-isa. Hindi ako natatakot mag-isa.
Parang ka nakasandal sa pader kay Tom eh.
Oo, parang thank you for helping me build a handicap room for my daughter. Mahal.
Can you elaborate on that? So you bought a house.
We bought a fixer-upper house. Buntis ako nun sa unang anak namin. I combined my savings And he barely had kasi binata siya, nagagastos niya yung money niya. So lahat ng money natabi ko, kasi alam ko gusto ko may pera kami ng sister ko, mommy ko, tinabi ko yun with all my work. Talagang I make sure na yung tita ko lagi niya akong ginaguide. Magtabi ka hanggang lumaki. Yun ang pang down payment ng bahay. Was yung natabi ko. Then sabi niya, don't worry kasi ako yung magkakatrabaho dahil na bedridden na ako. Di ako maka-work dahil delicate yung pregnancy ko noon. So doon na ako nag-bye-bye sa Balita.
Yes.
Which nag-reunion kami ng mga boss ko doon si Lucy at saka sa Balita. Hi. Nice to see you all. Love you guys. Anyway, back to that story. Umili kami ng bahay every year, every tax refund. Nagpapagawa kami ng either floor, window. Basta taon-taon may something kaming...
May project.
Project para maayos. Tapos dumating sa point na nahihirapan na si Moira, wala kaming room sa baba. And that time, hindi pa na-diagnose si Moira needing a wheelchair. Naka
yung walker siya.
Oo, naka-walker. Nakakaya pa niyang humawak sa hagdanan, paakyat. Until dumating sa point na yung pag-akyat ni Moira sa room niya sa taas, kasi lahat ng rooms namin nasa taas, is puwet pataas. Nakaupo siya.
Oh my God.
Nakikita siya ni Tom, gumaganon.
Oh my God.
One butt at a time. Sabi na, I have to borrow money and have something built.
Yung conviction ng asawa mo talaga, no? To take the initiative.
And then, it's a big loan, but, we made it happen. Ma-build yung permits noon and everything na kailangan to build that room for her. And that made Moira feel special. That was good. Kaya niya ipasok yung wheelchair sa banyo. May kama siya, di ba? That was good.
So, sino ka?
Sino ako? Thankful person na that I'm in this position right now na ma-share ko yung story niyo. Parang, I don't know where I'll be without my husband, I guess. I don't know.
Are you happy?
I'm happy. Takot sa future, pero happy ako.
We're here behind you.
Thank you, Pax.
And we'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
And we love you.
Love you too, bro. Hopefully wala akong maging kaaway pagkatapos nito.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Saira Bunny Paras.
Thank you. Oh, love you. Oh my God. Thanks for watching. For watching, guys. Usually sayawan ko,